Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the AAC, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Rice ready to kick it off and get this game started. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So the Louisville Cardinals offense will get the first crack at it here. And there's a man who believes he is always open. Offense getting set for first down. They'll give it on the jet sweep, looking for room outside. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. On second down, wants to throw. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. He's right on target. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. The Cardinals will line it up on 1st and 10. He's flying by and gets it on the jet sweep. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. He's looking for a man on second down. Got his man in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Cardinals line up to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. So the Rice Owls offense will try to get something going with their first possession. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not...
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on second down from the 16. Looking to throw, it's Pacheco. Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Skips away from pressure. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense gets to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Tight end finds a soft spot. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Cardinals decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Rice rushes to the line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They go to the ground. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They give it to him again. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get the first through the air. It's complete to the right. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. This Rice offense has a nice-looking drive going. Dropping back, it's Pacheco. Oh, he wants it all. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. The run from the shotgun. Smashes through. He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The offense in hurry-up mode. To the ground. He's got it again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. He's got it and still on his feet. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7. He wants to throw it. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. Pulled down for the tackle. 3rd and goal where you separate the wheat from the chaff.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls. Man, did he show some hops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of those top 15 teams who did battle today. Wyoming was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Laramie. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Cowboys Nation who will enjoy this win.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Wide receiver shows motion. The receiver on a jet sweep. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quickly out to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. 3rd and short now from their own 48. We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Rice has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Using the quick game. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Jet sweep headed to the edge. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Luck. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete! So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. On the option. He'll toss it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cardinals! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Lining up to add another. And it's perfect. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Number 15, set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. The give from the gun. Shakes off the tackler. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Rice rushes to the line. Leaves it with the back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Just ran him over. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Cardinals get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On second down, they'll take to the air. Quickly complete. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Where he's just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
And the Cardinals are rolling down the field. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
To the ground with the back. They make the stop inside the 25, working closer to that red zone, a gain of 6. Line of scrimmage will be the 24. They'll try to run for it. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a first down. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. On the option. And he can't hold on to the ball at the end of this big game. The 50. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Rice. Not content to get the fumble, they scored with the fumble. Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Got his man quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's locked.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Dances away from the heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They're trying to get to it. He'll pull it down. Wisely avoiding the big hit with the slide. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Rojas. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, and still short of the first down. And now on second down for this offense. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Pacheco. Got the back over the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And I like the play call, like being aggressive on offense. 2nd inches, you still got a 3rd down coming, but the defense, great job being ready for the pass. Wasn't fooled, got the sack, now set up a better 3rd down situation for him.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Coming after it. Defense was swarming around this quarterback, and he never had a chance to get it off. And down he goes, and we will head to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, fellas, the end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Houston. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside historic Rice Stadium.
We're ready to get it started here in the 2nd half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quick completion on the out route. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. And the Owls moving quickly to the line. Looking for a gap. It's Daniel. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Offense in the hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Pacheco. Gets open down the middle. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. The Owls have their offense in high gear. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Makes his connection. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. These 2 guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Throws to the back. This time it's complete. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, the defense just needs to do a better job on that critical situation. That was a golden opportunity to get off the field, but quarterback and receiver, they were just better on that. Nice throw. Nice job by the receiver getting his feet in bounds.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Now the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Now on third down, this offense has been rolling. Can the defense stand tall? Back to pass, it's Pacheco. Unleashes one deep. Snagged in the end zone. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown.
Really nice job by awareness, too, from that guy. He's working the back line of the end zone. It's so easy to step out of bounds there, but he knew where it was, and when he made the catch, he made sure just to get one toe down to secure the TD.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Louisiana was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Lafayette. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Fires to the big fella. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Cardinals come to the line in the hurry-up. Man, he had to get rid of that thing. I don't even think he had time to find the laces, but he picks up the first down.
Yeah, that's a great job. You know, third and short, the defense is bringing pressure. He sees the pressure, gets the football out, and gets just enough for the first down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Sixth play of the drive coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Moving away from pressure. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. He's going to pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it's caught! Touchdown, Cardinals! That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn. And that's what we just saw in that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. It'll be a draw. Fouls through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Fast motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the right side.
Rice rushes to the line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Owls will have it 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Looking to throw, it's Pacheco. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Snags it over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the give to the back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. Touchdown, Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the offense onto the field again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. At the 45 on his way. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the chains for the first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Pacheco. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
He'll try to get it through the air. Moving out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. One final play before the end of the quarter. On second down, he'll fire. Snagged in the middle, it's Rojas. There to make the stop, and we've played 3 in this one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. He breaks a tackle, and they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Running for it on 4th down. They're able to make the stop, but he is beyond the line to gain its first down right. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Rice rushes to the line. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Grabbed behind the line, it's Martinez. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. They're setting up the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Pittsburgh proved it is battle-tested and capable of winning any place, any time after this one. And just think of the confidence this Panthers team gained today. Invaluable, if you ask me. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They want to just keep throwing it. Caught close to the marker, it's Luck. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Luck. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Let's see if the defense comes after them. 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. The Cardinals will snap it on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Dumps it to the back. Quick completion on the out. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Power football with the run. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Louisville! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 31-21. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. The jet sweep pass. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Rice rushes to the line. The play action fake. Still on his feet at the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. To the air, it's Pacheco. He's got his man.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. This time he's got it. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down.
And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Slings it downfield. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Cardinals are in the hurry-up.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Fires to the end zone. This is caught for the late touchdown, so let's not put this one to bed just yet.
Yeah, and that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 31-28. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
31-28.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll leave it with him. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To throw, it's Pacheco. Finds the tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.